we're going to talk about Chuseok today, which is cool for me because it's a holiday I don't know very much about. So I love learning about new things. So I'm excited to hear what you guys have to teach me.
My name is Victoria, and during Chuseok, I just went to my grandparents' house a lot.
Nice. So everybody went to their grandparents' house. Is that typical for Chuseok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if you had to say like 3 words that you think are like remind you of Chuseok or make you think kind of the most important ideas in Chuseok, what would they be? Yoon, what are your 3 words for Chuseok?
Family, food, and enjoying yourself.
Nice. Okay, family, food, enjoyment.
Cousins and rice cake songpyeon and eating.
Nice. So food is also important. Nice. Okay.
Family, tradition, eating.
Nice.
Family, food. Well, you get lots of money from grandparents.
Money. Nice. Everybody said family. That's one that everyone said. Why is family important on Chuseok? What do you do like to celebrate family or be with your family? Can you tell me about that a little bit?
The whole family on my dad's side, we gather up in my grandpa's house, and we kind of celebrate ancestors.
So Jenny, can you tell me about the food that you mentioned?
We made it with the family in the granny and grandpa's house. Yeah, we just ate songpyeon.
Wait, I'm gonna try and say it and you guys correct me. Seongpyeon?
Yeah.
As in like song.
Yeah,
Pyeong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
You don't have to be afraid to correct me. It's totally fine. You guys are practicing your English, so I can at least try and say one word in Korean.
Okay.
So, yeah, would you guys tell me how do you make it?
My grandma loves cooking, so when we always get when we go to her house, we always mix rice powder kind of things with water. We start from dough. At least my family do. We put in stuff like nuts, honey, and
nice.
stuff like that. And we just kind of wrap it like a dumpling, and then we steam it.
Oh, nice. That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
So you can add different things. So you said it's like nuts, honey. Did you say like red beans, Jenny? Like a sweet bean also? Yeah, does anyone else have any other foods that either they ate that they really liked or just foods that they usually have for Chuseok?
Maybe ton?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of different kinds of ton. So you just fry one in a pan.
It's like a fried pancake.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, ones that have spicy peppers or ones that have onions, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds really good. There's a kind of similar idea that you make from potatoes based in a Jewish holiday. Is it based with potatoes like pancake or is it with flour?
Maybe flour.
Yeah.
Else?
And so do you guys have any favorite types?
I just like any kind.
I usually eat it with one of the sauce. It's black and
Yeah.
The sauce is really what makes the flavor change more than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good. So that's something everybody had to do on Chuseok?
Yeah, I have.
Now, Victoria, you talked about another tradition, which is getting money from grandparents. Will you tell me about that? What's that tradition about?
Well, I'm not sure if that's really a tradition, but there all the grandparents and all our family, they give money to all the children. Yeah.
And how old, what's the cutoff of being a child? When do you stop being considered a child?
Maybe more than 18 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. So until you're 18. All right, that's pretty good. To do anything to get the money? Do they just give it to you? Is there any do you have a special thing you're supposed to say or do?
We sometimes bow. We have a traditional.
I just get money every time.
Yeah, they always give it to you. But do you bow Victoria, or you just say, hand it over?
Give it to me.
Yeah. I just talk to them until they give the money.
Nice. At some point in the conversation, they'll decide to give it. Mm-hmm. What about you, Diana? Do your grandparents give you something special on Chuseok?
My grandparents give money too.
Also. Uh-huh. And do you bow for them, or do they just give it to you?
They just give it to me.
So maybe bowing is a tradition, but now these days it's not as important.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
I think I'm not a traditional expert or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but I think bowing is usually on 설날, and that's on January.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. So it's kind of more of a different holidays tradition. And Daniel, did you also see your grandparents? Did they give you some money on Chuseok?
Yeah, my grandparents gave me money, like no bowing, just gave me.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So that's kind of a fun tradition. There's a holiday where we like hide something, and whoever finds it like gets a prize, which is usually also money, but you kind of have to do something for it. So it's kind of nice that everybody just gets instead of just one kid, because otherwise all the other kids are jealous. So giving money is one tradition. Are there any other things that you do during Chuseok that's kind of a tradition, or just maybe it's a tradition just for your family? Maybe like cooking some traditional foods, or just being together? And who helps cook the food? Do you guys help? Is it just, is there someone in charge?
Normally, like the moms,
Yeah.
like make the foods, and we just play
Yeah.
while they are
You
cooking.
all the kids get to play, while the moms
And
do the cooking.
grandma is always in charge.
And grandma's in charge. Okay.
For us, we all do it together, but I eat more than I make.
That's great. I love it. Someday you probably will have to learn how to make everything, right? So that you can help when you're adult.
Yeah, probably.
It sounds like Chuseok is a great holiday to be a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, like in the Chuseok, I played with my cousins, and like we went to see movies.
Did anyone else do anything else during their long weekend?
Right before Chuseok ended, right the day before, I went on this rock climbing thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it included ziplining, and you had to climb stuff.
That sounds super fun. I love stuff like that. Did anyone have homework?
Wait, I didn't go to my math academy. I was trying to find a moment to see that, but one thing that was really exciting.
Do you normally have to go on the weekend?
Yeah,
No.
we go to our academy every day, like even like in the holidays. I mean, this is the only time I've seen it close.
That's exciting when you like finally get to just be free and not have any responsibilities.
I was supposed to have homework, but then the teacher decided not to.
Wow.
My math teacher, I thought like she would give me a little bit of homework, but she said like you have the holiday and you have a lot of time, so she gave me more than usual.
Oh no, more than usual?
Yeah.
Is
So
Yeah,
like
I-
I want
Yeah.
to like say something to teacher, but yeah.
But you can't. Oh, that's a bummer.
My teacher gave a homework to me, but I didn't do it.
Oh, you didn't do the homework. And what did she say, or what did he say when you got back? Were they upset?
She said you have to do your homework until tomorrow.
Okay, they gave you an extension, a little extra time. Mm-hmm. I mean, as a teacher, usually if it's a special holiday, I don't like to give kids homework, because I remember when I would celebrate holidays with my family, and my parents would really expect me to help out, or at least like be spending quality time with my family members. And then I would have to stay up really late at night after everyone was gone and do the homework, and then I was so exhausted. And so I don't really like to give homework during special holidays. Now, I'm curious, you guys all got together with your families. How often do you all see your family, like your extended family, like grandparents and cousins and aunts and uncles? Do you see them often?
Once a month.
Okay, like once a month?
My grandma's house is usually the meeting place for my mom's side. So, but it's kind of far away. It's like a 3 hours drive, a couple of times a year. So, Chuseok is kind of like a special time.
My cousins, like, we all live far away. So I think we just meet in the special days like Chuseok or Serenade.
I live in a different country from my family, so I only really see them like once or twice a year. If I'm lucky, twice, but usually only once. So when I get to spend time with them, it's pretty special. Well, that's awesome, guys. Thanks for teaching me a little bit more about Chuseok. Maybe if anyone has any like pictures or links that they want to send to any like cool pictures of food or offerings or anything from Chuseok related, you can send it after the party to the group so we can see it, or so I can see it to learn a little bit more. Before we go, maybe everyone could just say like one more thing, maybe your favorite thing and your least favorite thing from your Chuseok holiday this year. So, for example, I didn't celebrate Chuseok, but over the long weekend, my favorite thing I did was I went kayaking on a lake to a friend's house that lives across the lake. And the lake was very still, and it was a beautiful reflection of the mountains with snow. That was my favorite thing. My least favorite thing is that the next morning coming back, I felt like my stomach was like a little, like the waves, there was waves in the water and it wasn't so still. And so it made my stomach feel kind of seasick.
Oh.
And it was not so beautiful. And the weather was bad and it was raining and it was like the opposite experience.
My favorite thing was that I got to spend time with my family and eat a bunch of really good food, obviously. But my least favorite thing was that I caught a cold afterwards.
I was good at having a time with my family because like we don't usually meet together. And my least ones was like I have to wake up more early, more than usual, or like I have a homework to do.
My favorite thing
yeah.
was ziplining with my family. And my least favorite thing was going back to school.
Kind of feels like you're ending on a vacation.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, my favorite thing was just going to see everybody, but my least favorite thing was like I watched movie late and like I couldn't sleep, so yeah, I just like got cold.
Kind of tired and got sick afterwards also.
My favorite thing was I went to the zoo with my cousin, and the worst thing was after the Chuseok, I had stomachache.
Stomachache. Well, nice to have you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I hope to see everybody again soon or at another teacher's party. And I hope everyone has a really good regular weekend. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.